The DM is sick of my and checks the rules for Pact of the Blade Warlock. Sees that it allows me to summon any weapon as long as it's a melee weapon, so he allows it. The DM makes all of the crabs focus me. Hey, what's up everybody, I'm Slabba and welcome to another DnDGreentext video. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a great Sunday. Before jumping into this video, I want to tell you as a heads up, especially if you're a DM, there is an amazing story. It's the one with the bear, so you'll recognize it when you see it. And I think it could be a great inspiration for most campaigns, and especially if you want to mess with your players, look out for that. With that being said, don't forget to smash the video to help the like button, and I hope you enjoy the channel. Anon really offends a player. Bimmy, store reopens. Game night in store's dedicated shared world. 24 dedicated dorks bring this world to life. Me and the boys at my castle getting ready to conquer a dungeon. Oh, Anons, can I join? Oh, cute danger hair. Elf Anon immediately says yes. She's an outlaw archaeologist in that chair. DM starts setting the scene and asks if my castle is handicapped accessible. Fastest no in my life. Danger hair sneers. DM goes, 2 slaves arrive to carry Armala's chair. Slaves? She takes issue with me, a vampire lord, having slaves. Spends the rest of our time at the castle trying to free my slaves. We are all getting fed up. I cast heal on her spine, and the DM lets me do it. Her face when. I explained that we're going sailing and that chair wouldn't fit. Plus, now she isn't disabled. I wasn't disabled! She screamed that and the entire store looks at our table. She storms out, leaving her and the wheelchair mini. A fine addition to my collection. This man is too based to be kept alive. Okay, first of all, I feel like this is a story from RPG horror stories that accidentally somehow ended up here, and also it's really a mess of a story. Planning an encounter IRL. Should I just assume that all my players know how to swim? As a rule, I figure that players can always swim and ride a horse, but not necessarily well, they'll be slow. Players. What are you planning? It's true, he said players, not the characters. Look at my horse is amazing. Bimmy, a zealot barbarian. Be not me, DM, kleptomaniac ranger, hardcore communist rogue, orc barbarian, and an innocent druid. We are heading to a cave for our second ever quest. I am riding on my horse that I rented. DM tells me to roll an animal handling because we are traveling through a swamp. Natural 1. I fall on the ground and attempt that check again with disadvantage. 2 natural 20s. Proceed to not roll anything below a 17 while riding my horse. Name it Rainbow Dash because we thought it would be funny. We talk to the horse and establish that they are canonically non-binary. Purchase Rainbow Dash. Fast forward a few sessions. We find a headband of intellect on a wizard bad guy that we killed. We give it to Rainbow Dash, you know, like a rational person would do. My horse is now the smartest member of the party by a long shot. Fast forward a few more sessions. DM gives me a magic item that allows me to talk to animals at will. I check up on Rainbow Dash to test it. We drink ourselves to bed. Proceed to talk to my horse every night. Teach them how to read common. Rainbow Dash starts reading the before mentioned wizard's spellbook. Rainbow Dash becomes the party's wizard and communicates telepathically with the help of the Messer spell and uses Mage Hand to interact with the world. Fast forward even more sessions. We are fighting the campaign's big bad evil guy, a demon lord. The fight takes place in a temple dedicated to a good god. The party is almost wiped out. The only ones that can fight are me with the help of my Rage Beyond Death feature and Rainbow Dash, who is almost at full health. We tell the party to retreat. Me and my horse make a heroic last stand against the demon and we miraculously manage to kill it, but Rainbow Dash dies in the final round. Me, being alone in the temple without anybody to heal me and without healing potions, slowly dying as my rage ends. Wake up in totally not Valhalla with Rainbow Dash next to me. Gods offer us a reward for our bravery and heroism. I get reborn as a powerful angel and Rainbow Dash as a Pegasus. Become a living legend and the best warriors of the gods. And so goes the legend of Egrian, the zealot barbarian, and his faithful companion Rainbow Dash, the Pegasus Wizard. Whew, what a story, goddamn. It's not often, it's really not often that I read a story that gives me goosebumps while reading it or at the end or whatever. This one did that. What a amazing story. Why run a game when you can complain? Why don't fantasy role-playing games have more heal forts? Cause they're too cute and pure for high magic. I don't understand. Why not just make a world that has more? Well, I mean you could, but that would require effort and most importantly DMing and then playing D&D, and nobody wants any of that, right? I mean, not with the scheduling involved. If you don't get that, it's a reference to memes 67. Not the last one, but the one before that. I ran a one-shot for my friends where they killed an innocent bear, so to make them feel bad, I wrote him an entire backstory in green text form. Bimi, human fighter, rookie adventurer who hasn't gone on many quests yet. Take up a quest to hunt some wolves. Head to the forest where the wolves are. See another party already there. A dwarf artificer, human sorceress, and a lizard folk rogue. They are all doing the same quest. They ask me if I want to join. Sure. I join the party and we slay a few wolves. Make good coin too. Go on a few years worth of adventures with them. Level up several times. One day, we take up a quest to slay an adult brass dragon. Party is overconfident, and I have a bad feeling about this. We head to the dragon slayer. The is huge. We roll initiative and the dragon goes first with its sleep breath weapon. Artificer and sorceress are asleep. The dragon does a wing attack which kills the rogue. The artificer and the sorceress are badly wounded, but I get them to wake up. Through insane luck, we manage to win. The artificer is making death saves. The sorceress is at 5 health points and I'm at 12. We get to a nearby town, but the artificer doesn't make it. The sorceress breaks down and I don't know what to do anymore, but I comfort her. I also have to comfort the dwarfs and the lizard folk's families. We take a break from adventuring for a while, during which sorceress and I get closer. After a year or so, we build up the courage to go on more quests. We don't take any dangerous ones. A few months pass and a huge shadow is cast on the town. It's an ancient blue dragon. The sorceress has another breakdown, but I try to get her back to her senses so that we can evacuate. Lightning is raining down on the town. We hide in a cave and we hear the screams of the villagers, but can't do anything about it. We hide in helplessness. Notice a glimmer deep in the cave. I tell the sorcerers to stay and move in deeper. Notice a lone bow and arrow. They both have a terrifyingly powerful aura. My legs buckle under me from the pressure. I crawl over to the bow and the second I grasp it, I feel a legendary power flowing through me. As I grab the arrow, it begins to glow purple. I get back to the sorceress and tell her not to move. I head out to confront the dragon. It roars and fires his breath weapon on me. Doesn't even manage to get past the incredible magical aura covering my body. I pull back the arrow and launch it at invisible speeds, making a crater through the dragon's skull. The town is severely damaged but salvageable. I'm hailed as a town hero, but before I do anything else, I go find the sorceress and tell her about what I did. The town builds a shrine where the bow and arrow are displayed in all of their glory, next to a wand of true polymorph. It can't be stolen, as a powerful wizard makes sure of that. A wizard proves his worth for the wand, takes it, and lives in the forest. More time passes, and I marry the sorceress. We both become powerful adventurers. As a new quest, we are fighting a beholder. She rolls her ankle and loses her balance. It seems like time has slowed as I see a disintegration ray heading her way. I start running, but it's too far. I won't make it in time. She gets hit. I watch as she turns to dust in my arms. I'm absolutely enraged and I start attacking the beholder relentlessly. I tear it to shreds and then I head back to the town where I take the reward for the quest. Where's the sorcerer? I get asked. I head back home without saying anything and I retire from adventuring. One day I get a knock on my door. A wizard. He asks me for my help as his apprentice went rogue. I ask him, why should I? He tells me that he can bring back the dead, and that gives me hope that I might get to see the sorceress again. So I obviously accept the quest. We head together to where the apprentice is, and all of a sudden, the floor begins to rumble. The tree comes to life. I get impaled by a tree. The apprentice himself arrives, hits me and the wizard with a beam from his wand. I feel myself getting dumber and my body morphing. I can't remember much after that event. Last thing that I remember, I was at an outhouse on all fours. The door creaks open and a bird-looking rogue jumps on my back and stabs me brutally. I see two more entering, a wood elf ranger and the dragonborn paladin. Before I can do anything, they decapitate me. As I fall lifeless, the last thing on my mind was the sorceress. Dude, that was a lot longer and also a lot better than I expected. Like a lot better of a story that I expected. Also, I'm actually curious if this would, be useful to make a party understand and stop murder hoboing. Also, just as a random fact, I feel like pretty much everyone could save this this story, and it doesn't even have to be a bear, Like if the players randomly kill any animal in the forest, you could at any point throw this backstory to them. Oh god, this would be so good. I mean, it would probably make them feel horrible if they're not, the classic murder hobo type. Perks of being a Pact of the Blades warlock. Be me. Human Pact of the Blades Celestial Warlock. Be not me. Goliath Barbarian, Half-Elf Rogue, Half-Elf Cleric, and DM. Traveling through a dangerous forest in a campaign and our rations are low. Set up camp near a river. 4 giant crabs come out of the river and start to attack our camp. I use Pact of the Blades magic to summon a seafood cracker rather than a simple weapon. Peak related. The rest of the party starts laughing. The DM is sick of my and checks the rules for Pact of the Blade Warlock. Sees that it allows me to summon any weapon as long as it's a melee weapon, so he allows it. The DM makes all of the crabs focus me. Absolutely deserved and absolutely worth it. Alright, on that note, that's gonna be it for this video, so if you guys made it this far and enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a like and also consider subscribing if you haven't already, and if you are subscribed, consider turning the bell notification on if it's not, and if you already did all of that, then thank you so much, I really appreciate you. And also a big thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, I really appreciate that as well, so thank you a lot for the support given there. Links below if you want to check out the subreddit, join the Discord server, follow me on any social media or anything else, and yeah, that's it, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!